Good morning and welcome to Air Pollution in Australia by Matthew Hanson, student 45128. To start off, what is air pollution? Air pollution is the presence of harmful substances in the atmosphere, which can have detrimental effects on human health, the environment, and property. These harmful substances, known as pollutants, can be the form of gases, tiny solid or liquid particles known as particulate matter, or biological molecules. The combination of industrial activities, vehicle emissions, wood burning, and natural sources like bushfires and dust storms all contribute to the complex air pollution scenario in Victoria. Addressing these sources requires a comprehensive approach involving regulatory measurements, technological advancements, and community actions. There are a number of key pollutants and their sources that contribute to the air pollution in Australia. One is particulate matter. Tiny particles that can penetrate deep into the lungs. Sources include vehicle emissions, industrial processes, and the natural sources like wildfires and dust storms. The ozone, a gas formed by the reaction of sunlight with pollutants like volatile organic compounds and nitrogen oxides. Nitrogen oxides are gases produced by burning fossil fuels such as those from vehicles and power plants. Sulfur dioxide, a gas produced by burning fossil fuels containing sulfur, particularly from power plants and industrial processes. There's also carbon monoxide, a colorless, odorless gas produced by incomplete combustion of fossil fuels, often from vehicles and heating appliances. All of those key air pollutants have a detrimental effect on our health and environment. Human health can cause respiratory and cardiovascular diseases, aggravate asthma, and lead to premature deaths. The effects on the environment can lead to harming wildlife, reduce biodiversity, and damage vegetations and bodies of water. Effects on the climate change. Certain pollutants like CO2 and methane contribute to global warming. Now, you might ask yourself, what have we done and what are we trying to do to try to reduce this air pollution? The regulatory measures, we've introduced the emission standards. The Victorian Government, through the Environmental Protection Authority, also known as the EPA in Victoria, has implemented stringent emission standards for industries, vehicles, and power plants. These regulations are designed to limit the amount of harmful pollutants released into the atmosphere. We also do air quality monitoring. The EPA Victoria conducts continuous air quality monitoring across the state to track pollution levels and identify sources of pollution. This data is used to inform policy decisions and public health advisories. We're trying to introduce renewable energy. Investments into renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and hydroelectric power reduces reliance on fossil fuels, therefore cutting down emissions from power generation. Innovations in the industrial sector, there is an adaptation of cleaner technologies and processes in industries to minimize emissions. This includes using low emission materials, energy efficient machinery, and pollution control devices. They've also launched some public awareness campaigns, educational campaigns to raise awareness about the sources and effects of air pollution. These campaigns encourage individuals to adopt eco-friendly practices such as reducing car use, conserving energy, and supporting green initiatives. Within the household, we're promoting the use of cleaner heating options such as electric heat pumps, including instead of wood stoves, to reduce indoor and outdoor air pollution. In the natural source management sector, there's been a push for bushfire mitigation, implementing effective bushfire management strategies such as controlled burns and fire breaks to reduce the frequency and severity of wildfires, which contribute to air pollution, as well as dust suppression. Techniques like planting vegetation cover and using water sprays or dust suppressants on construction sites and unpaved roads to minimize dust emissions. In summary, air pollution in Australia poses significant threats to both the environment and public health. Throughout this analysis, we've highlighted the primary sources of pollutants, such as the industrial activities, vehicular emissions, and bushfires, and examined their extensive impacts. The combined efforts of regulatory measures, technological advancements, community actions, and natural source management are crucial in addressing air pollution in Victoria. By working together, the government, industries, and communities can significantly improve air quality and protect public health. Hopefully, with all these actions, we can provide a greener tomorrow for future generations. Any questions? Any comments? Thank you for your time. Again, this has been Air Pollution in Australia by Matthew Hansen.